Welcome back to Foxborough Rush. George Balekji, Travis Thomas. All right, Trav. So this Friday, preseason opener for the Patriots.
Yes.
Hosting the Commanders. Also, Brady statue reveal this Friday.
Yeah.
Craft. Tom Brady will be in attendance.
Yeah.
Tom Brady, partial owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Mm-hmm. Analyst on Fox, Super Bowl champion with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Good-looking guy. Greatest.
And 6-time Super Bowl champion.
Greatest quarterback of all time. Yeah. Just a couple accolades.
There was like a Brady happy birthday post from the NFL on Instagram. Mm-hmm. The NFL posted it, collabed with Brady, collabed with the Buccaneers. No collab for the Patriots.
Oh, I don't like that.
Way to fumble a legacy.
I mean, Bill's not here anymore. What's the problem? Vrabel would have no issues with this. You got to collab with the Pats, brah.
He'd be cool with paying your best player. All right, so let's talk Pats Commanders before we get to that statue. What are you going to be watching for? Who are you going to be watching for? I mean, everything starts at Jaden Daniels versus Drake Maye.
Yeah.
Can I give you my number one?
Yeah.
Is Terry McLaurin in the building?
Oh.
Is Terry McLaurin, because it's a continued hold in.
Yeah.
Ray, you and I have talked about it. Is it posturing? We'll talk more about him and Michael Parsons with all of this. Posturing. But is he literally in the building, like traveling with the Commanders? Not playing. I wouldn't expect him to play.
Yeah.
If he ends his hold in, hold out, whatever the heck it is. Is wanting for more money. But is he in the building?
Can I take this a step further? Can we get a little WWE action where Terry's not only in the building, but he's on the Patriots side of the building? Could Terry walk in there? You got to have Jim Ross or somebody. You got to have an announcer. Like, oh, my God! There's Terry! My God! He's on the Patriots sideline! You need Terry to be in the building, but on the good guys' side saying, give me my money. Man, I got cussed out all weekend by Commanders fans. They are sick of me. And I'm from down there. It's nothing but love. Yeah. They have been cussing me
because you're making an avenue for him to leave and be
I've
happy.
been beating the drum. Terry to Foxborough. They have heard it down south, and they don't like it. And they're letting me know. And you know what? I don't give a damn. I cover the Patriots now. I need Terry here, and the Patriots need him more than I need him. They need him in the worst way. So I hope Terry is in the building, and I hope he's looking around saying, I could get used to these digs. I kind of like it here. That's what I hope.
Mm-hmm. I also, who has nicer facilities? How's the Commanders' facilities? Well, they play in one of the worst stadiums, but they're getting a brand new one.
Yeah,
He won't be around by the time that one's done being built.
Well, he'll be here. See what I did
He'll see the brand new building that'll be ready next year.
You know what else he'll see? That Brady statue, and he'll say, man,
They want Lombardi's.
I want one of those like Brady has. I need to get here.
Okay, hold on.
What?
Him getting a Patriot statue?
What?
Come on.
What if he gets here and goes on a 4 straight Super Bowl run with Drake Maye?
Fine.
He's getting a statue.
Fine. He better have a triple crown in there, too.
I'm just saying it's not impossible. That's all I'm saying.
It's all right, fine.
What?
Jaden Daniels versus Drake Maye. I'm excited to see that.
I'm excited to see
Joint practices on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And the game Friday night.
Yeah. Look, I mean, it's a preseason, so we know how this goes. We're going to see Jaden Daniels and Drake Maye for 5 minutes. But who cares? I mean, these two are going to be connected at the hip for the rest of their careers, and for good reason. I actually think this year, totality, forget the preseason game for a second, in totality, I think Drake Maye has entered the chat. Because right now, obviously, Jaden Daniels had a better rookie season, although we liked what we saw out of Drake Maye, all things considering, with his personnel and his coach. But this year, I think we see more of a Jaden Daniels-esque year from Drake Maye. I don't know if the team's success will be there, because remember, the Commanders were really a bad quarter away from being in the Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. So that's high expectations there. We'll see in terms of team. But individually, I think Drake Maye could have more of a Jaden Daniels type of season this season. The fact that he has a weapon in Stephon Diggs, the fact that the offensive line is better, we're not saying good, but better. Mm-hmm. The fact that he has Mike Vrabel as a head coach, Josh McDaniels as an offensive coordinator, I think all these things play in. And it's year 2 for Drake Maye.
Yeah.
He's been there, done that. So I think we'll see a much more improved, statistically, Drake Maye for sure.
I think definitely, and we'll see what does Jaden Daniels look like in year 2.
Yeah.
It's also too I think we'll see him on the practice field in a joint practice, which is great, and then you see them in a game, and it's preseason. You take it with a grain of salt, but with the quickness that Jaden Daniels moves, and I don't mean physically but mentally as well. Just
sure. Processing.
how fluid he is throughout the whole game.
His process.
And then you're going to see Drake Maye go, like, how close is he to what Jaden Daniels is? Because coming out of college, Jaden Daniels was 50-plus starts at quarterback in college.
Right.
Drake Maye was 2 seasons.
Won the Heisman.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels won the Heisman. He played at LSU for 2 years. Started there, but he started since he was at ASU.
Mm-hmm.
But he had a lot more football under his belt than what Drake Maye had. And that matters, that experience, even though it was in college and they both started their rookie season. Drake Maye, of course, played less games. But it's just how close is he when you see him, like, as an NFL quarterback, a starting quarterback, Drake Maye to Jaden Daniels?
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point. You have to also think about this. Cliff Kingsbury, the offensive coordinator there in Washington, catered their offense and his style of offense around Jaden Daniels, okay? So they ran a lot of college principles, a lot of things that Jaden Daniels was doing at LSU to get said Heisman. They did it in the NFL with the Commanders. Hats off to Cliff Kingsbury, right? But that wasn't the case for Drake Maye. Like, Drake Maye had to deal with Alex Van Pelt. Let's not even go to all the cuss words and all the things we were saying watching these G-damn Patriots games with the play
Block
calling.
it out from my memory.
Bro, with the play calling from him, okay? So this is apples and oranges we're talking about here, right? And then, obviously, you know, he had Gerard Mayo, too. That didn't help. So now, Drake Maye, this is really year one with a grown-up system around him. Jaden Daniels was gifted that. Dan Quinn, a head coach who has been there, done that, learned from past experiences. Cliff Kingsbury, a guy who sucks as a head coach, no doubt, but as an offensive coordinator and certainly not that far removed from the college game, could take those principles and help Jaden Daniels. I mean, he hit the lottery in terms of a coaching staff, and then we know the weapons the Commanders have. It wasn't the case for Drake Maye. Now it's closer. That's why I said I'm expecting a giant leap from Drake Maye this year and a Jaden Daniels-esque type season because he has the same ingredients that Jaden Daniels had last season, this season.
Yep, and that's what's important. Revamped offensive line.
That's
we'll see
it.
how Will Campbell looks. The receiving room did get better, but like Jaden Daniels, it was Terry McLaurin and that's it. He didn't have a phenomenal receiving room, right? It was him, oh my gosh, the tight end.
Yeah, they had
with the Eagles for a long time.
Yeah,
yes, thank you.
They had some guys. They have a running game,
guys,
Brian Robinson Jr.
But it was like Austin Eckler. But to your point, it was the system.
Yeah, it was
that
the
Cliff
system.
Kingsbury was on the same page and designed around him.
And Jaden Daniels wasn't locked into one guy,
Yeah.
right? Like Terry, of course, was a beneficiary. But what made Jaden Daniels so special, he was able to go through those reads. Okay, now their offensive line is not as good this season as it was last season. Drake Maye's offensive line should be better this season than it was last season. Again, so when you look at the dichotomy of the two, George, I'm just telling you, there's a chance here for Jaden Daniels. He is really good, but he could come back to earth a bit. I think what we saw from him wasn't fluky, but it's going to be hard to put up those kind of numbers every year, year in, year out. So especially now defenses have had time to kind of watch his tape. So I could see Jaden Daniels coming back to earth a bit and Drake Maye taking a giant leap.
Yeah. Also something I'm watching for, this Patriots pass rush. This is a good Commanders offensive line. So enjoy.
Not as good as last year.
Commanders?
Yeah, not as good.
They got Laramie Tunsil.
They have, listen.
They have Tyler Biotish, and now they have Josh Connolly.
Here's the only reason I know that. I'll tell you why. In getting cussed out for all my Terry McLaurin takes, I'm asking questions.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what are you guys worried about anything?
Like
and they're like, our offensive line's not as good as it was last year. And I was like, okay. So that's something to keep your eye on. So to your point.
Everything they traded for Laramie Tunsil, if the offensive line's not good. No.
We're not down there, so I don't know. I'm telling you what the
messenger.
fans are saying. But
how much of a failure that is.
I'll say this.
If Tunsil and Josh Connolly don't pan out.
Well, Tunsil's a little long in the tooth now. But I will say this. This defensive line for the Patriots, to your point, that's a defensive line that can wreak havoc against. I don't give a damn what offensive line you have and how good it is.
Yeah.
So I think we'll see two things here. How good this defensive line can be for the Patriots, big picture, and then B, we'll find out our questions. Are the Commanders' offensive line, has it regressed, or is it better, or just the same as last year?
Exactly.
We'll find out.
I was alluding to it. Here's Mike Vrabel. He did a walk-in talk with Frank the Tank from Boston.
Nice.
Jersey native, Seton Hall Pirates fan, too. Frank the Tank. He goes to those games. Check it out here. We have a little reaction on the back end of this. Here's Mike Vrabel with Frank the Tank.
I mean, the Patriots owned that division for 20 years. They owned that division. I mean, now you got to take the Bills down to reclaim it.
Yeah, I mean, Josh and Sean and the entire Bills organization and Brandon Beane, I got a lot of respect for them. They've certainly played them plenty in the past. So But it's difficult. I think Coach Glenn is going to have those guys in New York. Your Jets ready?
I'm not a Jet fan.
Oh, sorry. You're a Dolphins fan.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm a
how you like
Dolphins
the
fan.
Dolphins and the Mets.
Now, what players do you think are going to be key for your success this year?
Well, we need great quarterback play in the National Football League, just like everybody else. Excited about where Drake's at and the offseason that he's had working with some of our new players, working with Josh McDaniels. I think defensively there's a lot of guys that, I'm excited about. Christian Barmore. It's some health issues last year with the blood clots, and I've seen him work extremely hard, and just his energy and passion to get back has been really fun. And the way that he practiced in the spring. And so I'm looking forward to seeing Christian just be able to play football.
I don't know what tells me that video's older. Vrabel's mustache or the fact they're on like a golf course in Tahoe.
Bro, Vrabel's mustache has that Burt Reynolds vibe all over it, doesn't it?
Woo! November, he might have a new look on the sidelines.
Might be right about
November.
That. Might be right about that.
He names Christian Barmore. He names Drake Maye. Two guys are vital to the success of the team. That was a good question. Shout out Frank the Tank with that one.
Yep.
Shout out all the way he lost too, walking and all that. But that's an answer that says a lot from Mike Vrabel. He could have named Milton Williams, Robert Spillane, Harold, the guys he brought in.
That's right.
No, it's the two guys he inherited, a leader on the whole team in Drake Maye, but also Barmore has to be a leader on that defense.
Absolutely. I completely agree. And he also alluded to, hey, a lot of this stuff bigger than football too. Having him back healthy, that's the key there for sure.
And I mentioned Robert Spillane. Here's Robert Spillane from Friday talking about Mike Vrabel, the coaching, and Mike Vrabel, the motivator as well. Check it out right here.
Oh, this is a blast. Getting out here, getting in front of Pat's Nation, playing for the fans, playing with each other. It's a lot of fun to get out here and go through scrimmages.
We'll set the tone with a pick. Take us through the play.
Yeah, we called man-to-man defense. I ended up being a low hole help player. Made a great play, our corner on the ball, and tipped it up, and I was able to get underneath it and scoop it.
And talk to Steph at all after that?
Steph?
Diggs.
Yeah, Diggs has been a phenomenal teammate. I'm just proud of his leadership skills and how he's coming here ready to work every day.
How much do you appreciate the atmosphere here tonight?
Oh, I love it. Getting in front of our fans, that's why we do it. I can't wait to see this place filled out, sold out for home games, and we're just excited to take the next step.
I believe you recovered a fumble as well. What does it mean for you just to have a productive practice like that in this setting?
Being around the ball is very important to me. Those are big-time plays, but it doesn't happen alone. You need your teammates. Like on the pick, I had our corner made a big play on the ball, fumble recovery, somebody else pumped it out, and I was able to scoop it up.
Do you know who were those teammates that helped you out on this?
Yeah, it was B. Cross and Kobe Minor on the pick. He was able to tip it up, and then B. Cross with a forced fumble.
How did you feel like tonight was as far as the work night goes for you guys?
I thought we got in great work. Everyone seemed to stay healthy, go hard, and it seemed to be a great practice.
There was one tackle made. Kendrick Bourne went down, he got injured. Just what was it like? Was it difficult to hold up in an environment like this at all?
We're at the end of the day, we're all teammates. We're out here working together. We're on a common goal, so it's easy to protect your teammates out here. You play to get better and not to hurt people.
How excited are you to see finally another jersey from Wednesday and Friday?
It's a very exciting time. This intensity will continue to ramp up as we get prepared for the season.
How much are you enjoying this?
I love being out here with my teammates. This is the time of the year that I live for. I love football season, so this is the best time of the year.
Robert, there was sort of a funny moment. Vrabel was mic'd up at practice the other day, and they just published it today. They showed him coming up to you and saying, "What? You hit one guy earlier in practice and you stopped hitting people," and it looked like you were a little offended. Does he tweak you like that to try to get you
Vrabel
going?
always checks your blood pressure. He's out there, blood, sweat, and tears. He's putting the pad on, taking shots himself. And that's a coach that you love and you want to play for.
Do you know he's doing that in the moment, or he's just kind of like trying to poke the barrel?
He challenges you, and that's what you want as a player. You want your coach to challenge you to be better.
That defensive dance that Jalen Hawkins did, you know if that was practiced or something? Or
it sure seemed to be practiced. I think they worked on that this morning.
Did it feel like a game day at all today?
Not yet. We'll get there eventually, but we're continuing to get better practice, and we'll get to game day soon enough.
What's it been like to have Terrell back with you guys?
I'm just so proud of his recovery, and his ability to coach. I love coming in every day, working with him to get better.
How much do you look around with this defense? How excited do you get about what this defense?
Yeah, we got a lot of great players individually, and this is the time of year that we really got to come together as a team to be great.
You see all the turnovers that the defense is getting, whether it's on the white team or the blue team. Is that contagious? What's it like to see your teammates defensively make so many plays?
At the end of the day, if we can get pressure with 4 and put 7 in coverage, good things are going to happen. And I'm really proud of how our rush has been getting home with.
Robert Spillane, starting linebacker for the Patriots defense. I love that in the moment. He's like, yeah, I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's like the little poke, twist the knife a little bit. Motivates the guys.
Dude, he played that position at the highest level. So,
Yep.
if anything, we used to talk about this with Belichick with corners, right? He can draft and develop corners. You got to give him that, and it's the truth. But, with Mike Vrabel, you better believe the linebackers on this team are going to show up and show out. Every single one of them, because he knows what he's doing. I also agree with him that this is the best time of the year, George. He's right. Football season is back. He said it's the best time of the year, and damn it, he is absolutely right.
I'm excited for Friday, man. I cannot wait. How many? Oh, I never told you.
What? Oh.
So I missed the beginning of the Hall of Fame game. But I said I'll watch 3 drives.
You said you'd watch 3 drives.
So damn it.
Yeah.
I watched Kyle Allen.
Oh, you didn't even see Trey Lance.
And I watched DJU.
Oh, God.
But I watched 3. I said 3 drives. I gave 3 drives.
I just threw up in my mouth. That's disgusting.
And that's a Hall of Fame game.
I was upset from the trade deadline, I won't lie. So I saw Trey Lance go down, score in that opening drive. I watched a little bit after that, and then I was way out before I saw Kyle Allen or DJU. I was out of there. But I was in my feelings because of the Red Sox.
I also just love, there's a litmus test of, people that understand football, too.
Yes.
Trey Lance threw a touchdown pass. It was nice.
It was.
There was a shot at Jim Harbaugh, hyping him up on the sideline.
It's a good drive.
And everyone's like, Jim Harbaugh, look at the confidence he's giving Trey Lance.
Oh, God.
This is part of what's going to fix the quarterback pandemic or the quarterback problem. Because everyone's how many quarterbacks fail? Where it's people are underestimating how difficult of a position it is.
Facts.
He was executing in preseason.
Facts.
The Cowboys saw Trey Lance every day last year in practice. When Dak Prescott went down, they decided to not play him.
That says everything.
Exactly. It's just like...
How about the Niners? Moved up to draft a kid, didn't work. They gave up on him in 5 minutes.
They went with...
and they went with Purdy.
Yeah.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Exactly.
Crazy.
And they paid Purdy.
Yep.
I just hate those aggregate accounts on Instagram.
That's what you get during the preseason, bro. That's what happens. Everyone gets overhyped, but I don't care. I'll take fake football, training camp football, parking lot football. I don't give a damn.
European football?
European football. Just give me football.
We'll take another break. When we're back, we'll talk Terry McLaurin and Micah Parsons. Hear from Jerry Jones, too, coming up after the break.